Hi friends, it's Anne here, and today's video is the second update for my lip project pan for 2021. Nothing fancy about how I'm doing this project. I just picked a bunch of random lip products that I think I can either finish or make really good progress on. No specific count, and I'm doing my update sort of like mid-month. So let's just get into the products. The first item in my project is this Burt's Bees Wild Cherry Moisturizing Lip Balm, just a straight up basic lip balm. It doesn't even seem to be very cherry anymore. Maybe that's just me. I don't have a great sense of smell. I feel like I did okay this month. I could have done maybe a little bit better, but not bad. So last month this was 8.83 grams. It is now 8.53 grams. So that's a difference of 0.3 grams. In total, I've used 0.89 grams, which I think is really good. I've used almost a gram of product, and I believe it says 4.25 grams. And this wasn't full when I started, so I think I can definitely finish this. Hopefully, based on that, it'll be like before the end of the year. Like I would like to make sure that I finish this like September, October. That's kind of the goal. It'll get harder once the months get warmer because I feel like with the cooler months it's easier with a lip balm because I definitely like feel like I need to reapply it, whereas warmer months I don't feel that need as much. The second item in my project is this Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in the shade Rosy Future, and again you can see from the lines I'm doing really well, so lots of progress on this one. Definitely will be able to finish this up before the end of the year, and I'm pretty motivated to like keep moving along on this one. It was 28.22 grams. It's now 28 grams, so that's a difference of 0.22 grams. The third item in my project is this Sephora lip gloss in Berry Shake. It's the Glossy Gloss formula, which I don't think exists anymore. Or they have a similar gloss, but I don't think it's the same formula. At least I'm not 100% sure. And the lines on this one, so how I do this one is I shine a light through it. I think there's still a bit of product stuck in the top here, so this may be overestimated, but it's approximate as to where it is. Again, I was really trying to focus on this. This is a thicker lip gloss, and I guess like a tip out there, if you're wanting to like pan a lip gloss, go for one that's a bit of a thicker formula because I feel like it's easier to use more of the product. So last month this was 16.11 grams. It is now 15.96 grams, so that's a difference of 0.15 grams. The next item in my project is this Colourpop Lippie Stick. It's the sheer formula, which doesn't exist anymore, in the shade Kiddo. Now the line on this, I didn't draw a new line because I think I kind of goofed. I don't know if when I did the first line if I started along the bottom here or the top. It's lining up to this bottom line, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. It's what I'm actually wearing on my lips right now with the Milani lip liner in 04. And I have used this, maybe not as aggressively as I did last month. I don't know, last month I felt like I was really using this. This month I know I just definitely was not using this as much. It was 10.11 grams, is now 10.02 grams, so that's a difference of 0.09 grams. So I have been using this lipstick. This is from the Color Workshop. It's from the big kit that I got in 2018. I really like this. It's more like a lip balm with a bit of a tint. So I feel like I can get through this. I'm pretty happy with the progress. The little lines I know look really, really close together, but I'm hoping when we do family photo time that this will show a difference, particularly because I was kind of working on like the tip and moving that down so it would be a bit more visible in terms of change. I really want to try and use as much of this in the spring because I feel like it's a more spring-like color for me. It's definitely like a lighter, brighter pink, and I just feel like when it comes to like summer and fall, I won't want to wear this as much. So trying to get as much out of this as I can right now. Last month this was 13 grams even. It is now 12.89 grams, so that's a difference of 0.11 grams. The next item in my project is this Rimmel Lipstick, and this is in the shade 050 Paradise. Again, I was kind of mostly working the tip on this. Again, I didn't wear this as much as I had intended to, but the lines will show a bit more progress this time because again, I was working on that tip of it. So again, maybe a bit psychological for myself to like make sure that there's a difference in the product, or I can visually see a difference. So I kind of regret putting this in the project a little bit because I really do like it, so I'm not super motivated to finish it, but I'm pretty sure you can still buy this color, so at the same time, it's like maybe I just finish it up so I can buy a fresh one. This was 15.01 grams. It's now 15 grams. So again, I only used 0.1 grams according to the weights. I feel like that could be a 0.1 or 2 more. Again, sometimes my scale with the 0.1s, like it has a bit of issue with the very tail end. It was a cheap scale from Amazon that I got. So yeah, I just didn't wear this a whole lot. So I need to pick up the pace on this one a little bit more. I feel like last month I definitely was really focusing on this, so maybe that's why I just sort of like tailed off on using it a little. The next item in my project is this Covergirl Continuous Lipstick in the shade Mocha, and the line, there's no new line from the start to last month, and I didn't wear this at all. Actually, I think I wore it maybe a couple of times. The weight changed from 18.33 to 18.32, but again, that's questionable, a 0.01 change. I'm going to retire this from the project. I'm going to declutter this lipstick. I do like the color. I don't like it stains for some reason, and I think the texture of this is going. It just doesn't feel nice on the lips. And it's time to let it go. So I am going to be decluttering this. I probably might keep it around so I can find a shade match for it. But it's out of the makeup collection. It's getting decluttered. So I'm sorry, my friend. We've had some good years together, but it's time to say goodbye. It's real old. I couldn't tell you how old it is, but it's old. I am going to replace that lipstick with another lipstick, but I'll add that on the end. The next item is my Clinique Chubby Stick in 07 Super Strawberry, and this is the product that I've been really focusing on this past month, and I feel like I've made a really good dent. So you can see the lines there. And the one thing I really like is while this is twisted all the way down, like you can see it's disappearing, which is very motivating. So like this kind of had a pointier tip, and that's definitely worn down. So I'm pretty excited to see what the family photo looks like with this one, because I think it's going to visually show a pretty good difference. And last month this was 15 grams. It's now 14.89 grams. When I started this project, I had a Carmex lip balm, and I replaced that with this Laneige lip balm because I finished the Carmex one, so we already have one finished. It might be the only one that's going to be finished for quite some time, but at least it's finished. And so I replaced it with the Laneige lip sleeping mask. I'm going to show a close-up of this from the side. I didn't do that last month, but I can definitely tell through the side that I'm using this product. So next month I will do another sort of image from the side, and then we can do a compare. But obviously I also have the weight difference as well. So this was 56.43 grams when I introduced it. It's now 55.02 grams. So that's a difference of 1.41 grams. So again, I feel like I made a good decision putting this in the project over the Burt's Bees sleeping mask that I have, because that's a much thinner formula, and I think it would have taken a lot longer. I feel like this I'm gonna finish. Like, I've had this for a while. It's time to get through it and move on. I would definitely repurchase this, but I think I would repurchase it in a different scent flavor. Like, I think there's a vanilla one, and I definitely think I'd be more happy with a vanilla one. And the lipstick that I'm replacing that CoverGirl one with is this Marc Jacobs. This is a mini. It's the Marc lipstick in the shade Slow Burn. And one thing that's kind of motivating, this is a really intense curve on it. So I think I'll be able to like cut that down quite a bit and make a big difference on that. So visually it should be hopefully easier. I've also marked the little line on the top. I don't love this color. It's funny because this is like a huge like fan favorite, and I know there's another thing, the Too Faced Queen Bee. I feel like they were similar. They're both that like cool tone mauve shade, which for me sometimes leans almost a little too gray, and I don't know if it's because I have cool undertones, so it like really pulls on the cool part. I don't know. I know a lot of people love Slow Burn and a lot of people love that Queen Bee, but I found neither of them really look great on me. Like, this one's okay. I actually decluttered Queen Bee because I really didn't like how it looked on me. It just never looked quite right. This one's okay. It's a pretty different shade too from what the other shades I have in this collection. I'll put a little video or picture on the screen to show the shade differences. Again, everything's pretty neutral, pretty easily wearable, because that's how I'm going to get through these products. There's no point in me putting a product that's really bright or really different that I'm really going to struggle trying to reapply or wear on a daily basis. So I feel like this one is a good, I don't mind finishing this. I don't think I'll replace it, at least not this color. Like I do like the formula of this, but the color is, it's not as great on me as I'd hope, because so many people really love this. So anyway, I'm introducing this, and the weight is 11.38 grams. Oh, that was really hard to say. Don't know why. So yeah, I'm happy with this project. I'm actually enjoying using these products. I'm also still pulling 1 or 2 lip products for my Shop My Stash, which I think is helping me balance using these as well as getting through some other stuff in my collection. I have to keep reminding myself this project is a marathon, not a sprint. So these products are gonna take me a really long time. Again, I think a couple I will be able to finish up by mid-year. So I'm hoping at least that I can do that, so it will keep me motivated. But I don't see anything being finished in the next 2 to 3 months. Like, we're gonna be at least 4 or 5 months before anything next is finished, I think. I mean, I could be surprised, but yeah, like this one's a journey, guys. We're taking our time. But let's put up the family photo. I'm gonna do from the start to the first update to the second update, and I'm gonna do that throughout like the rest of the updates, because I feel like I need to see that timeline progress, which is a little different than I've done in previous videos. I usually just do the last update and then this update, but I kind of want to see from the beginning on. So we'll do that, and hopefully hopefully it will work. It might be too many pictures after a while, but I just want to see, especially some of the products that I feel like I've actually made a dent on. I'm curious to see what they looked like when I started, because sometimes you don't remember, and the picture is very helpful and very visual. Helps motivate me. Having the pictures, having the weights, having the little lines, like I need all the motivation I can get, and I'm trying to do all of it. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to give a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you did subscribe to my tiny little channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.